Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It is Tuesday, which means it's time for Kaylee's entertainment news. What you got for us, KK?
That's right. So this past weekend, there was the Oscars. Here's a little look at a behind-the-scenes interaction. Plus, oops, she did it again. Britney Spears is creating an experience where you'll get to see the pop star firsthand. Take a look.
Before Oscars were dished out, stars served up style on the red carpet, and we don't just mean Wolfgang Puck.
Cynthia, straight ahead.
Fashions were bold, outfits shouted, "I'm having an Oscar moment," and excitement was in the air for Hollywood's biggest night.
It feels great to celebrate with my fellow thespians and, you know, be able to root for those people that are friends and awesome talents.
Overwhelming a bit. It's great. I mean, it's great, isn't it? Yeah. Exciting.
Comedian Sebastian Maniscalco kept the jokes rolling.
Basically, I only do Oscar-nominated films, and if you want an Oscar, put me in your movie.
1917 cinematographer Roger Deakins reminisced about his celebrated one-take feel of a film.
We had to work out exactly what we were going to do with the characters relative to the actors and the scene before even Dennis Gassman started building the sets.
Yeah.
It all had to be worked out in advance, which is not what you normally do on a film.
He talks about how great it is to hear people say it's a movie that needs to be seen in a theater.
I think that's really gratifying. I think all my career I've shot movies expecting people to see them in the cinema and not on their iPhone, because that you compose the shot for that, you move the camera for that, you know, so it's good to hear that.
Deakins later heard his name called for Best Cinematography. And speaking of films, filmmaker Ryan Johnson reveals details to the sequel of his box office hit Knives Out. During an interview with Variety on the Oscar red carpet, the writer-director shared the second film will feature a whole new cast, with Daniel Craig's detective as the only returning character.
Blake, this is far from the 305 Miami Magic City lights.
Pitt, welcome to the countryside.
Pitbull goes country again. The Miami rapper teams up with Blake Shelton in the new music video for Get Ready, a track off his 2019 Libertad 458 album. Pitbull has worked with other country artists, appearing on Keith Urban's 2016's Sun Don't Let Me Down and Jared Neiman's Drink to That All Night remix. Meanwhile, Janet Jackson is gearing up for a road trip this summer, announcing her Black Diamond World Tour. The show will feature new music from her upcoming album of the same name, as well as a special performance of her 1989 record, Rhythm Nation 1814. The tour kicks off in Miami, June 24th. Britney Spears is now closer than you think. Britney Spears' The Zone is 30,000 feet of iconic Britney music videos and career moments recreated for your social media sharing. Spears donated memorabilia to the space, and the Zone co-creators says she's very involved.
We said we wanted the fans to have a chance to step into your world, so we presented the idea. She got really excited, and she's been super supportive.
There's Britney High from Baby One More Time, where you can write a letter to Britney. The flight attendants set up from Toxic, a game-filled circus, a whole room for that VMA's snake.
We want you to Britney out. We want you to wear your Britney best, come dressed to impress, Britney out, do your best dance moves, because we're loving it. She's loving it. She's loving reposting stuff. So come, tag us, and maybe you'll get a special repost from Britney herself.
The experience could head to another city after this.
Anything's possible. People love it so much, and we've already been contacted by a few places that everyone loves Britney. They want to honor Britney and her music, and they're so excited this exists, and they all want it in their hometown. So we'll see what happens.
Tickets are $59.50, and the space can be rented for private events.
We've already had lots of inquiries, 2 wedding inquiries, definitely, you know, renting it out for bat mitzvahs or, you know, company parties.
And oops, if you want to do it again, it's open until the end of April, and that's out in Los Angeles, California.
Oops,
Wow.
I'm in.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd have it at my wedding, but isn't that what they said? They've had wedding
weddings,
inquiries?
company events,
Yeah.
anything. You just rent it out.
I may have said this on the show, so stop me if I've told you this, but you do know that I have in my possession, in my house, a vintage mint condition Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It, no, Hit Me Baby One More Time Barbie doll in the box. In her little schoolgirl uniform. It's the Barbie that was released in 1999. I got it as a gag gift for Christmas in 1999. I never took it out of the box. It's still at my house. I'm hoping it's worth something one day. Because she has the little pigtails with the poops.
21 years ago?
I was about to ask, have you looked on eBay to see?
I have not looked yet, but I have it. It's in my house. Every time I move, it goes with me, and little Brittany's in her box.
She's become an icon. I mean, she really has.
I'm just saying. That looks...
And she's probably wanting to keep that icon status going with this.
Can I tell you too, Kaylee, with your other story, 1917, I was shocked when I woke up the next morning and it did not win Best Picture because it was the favorite to win over Parasite. Yeah, Parasite won, which I've not seen yet. I'm not dogging Parasite because I've not seen either of them. But I do love the idea of that cinematography feeling like it's one continuous shot.
Oh, and that is so hard to do. I mean, even just a 2-minute continuous shot is so hard to do. So I can't imagine. Yeah.
And if you mess up one time, you have to retake it.
Start all over.
Yeah,
it's got to be hard.
So much choreography involved in all of that, with everybody, all the moving parts.
And any mistake, I'm sure, is probably $1 million.
Right.
$1 million mistake.
Oh, yeah. Just the time of the film that you're wasting. Yeah.
Well, that's good. We love your entertainment news, Kaylee.
Yeah.
I could literally
love
talk.
behind the scenes.
Me too.
So magical.
I could talk about that for 6 years, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now award season is over. I'm kind of sad.
Oh.
That's all right. We'll get through it.
Next year.
Next year. Hey, ladies, guess what?
What?
Coming up the next hour, guess what we're doing? We're making burgers in our community cuisine, and we're going to need your help at home to make the perfect burger. Okay, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Are you a good griller?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I'm the griller in my house.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I'm the griller in my house.
Sweet.
I might flip that burger.